say. Streaming schedule's gonna be a little different than before. Probably gonna be doing mostly weekends, just because that's how it's gonna end up working the best with my schedule. But I'm so glad to be back. Today, we are gonna be playing some Dream Daddy. Let's get into the game. Dad. Dad, wake up! Pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Amanda Panda.
Dad.
Yikes, Dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Dad tip number 21, eat a lot of broccoli.
Build that dad.
That's right, because they got... Okay. I'm like this kind of dad. You're supposed to see the easiest betrayal I can get of what I look like. I kind of got this color hair right now. I thought I had Goku hair. I could use Aaron hair because that's actually kind of how my hair looks right now. That might be the best when it comes to... Okay, my nose. I've got more of a straight nose. That's kind of how my nose looks. I don't have a button. I guess technically it's considered a Greek nose. I've got a very, I do like the tongue out mouth. Issues I don't really like most of these mouths. This might be the best, the cheese one. I have some very dark eyebrows. Voice it. Okay, these are my kind of brows. With a big old forehead. I do have a big old forehead. Okay, facial hair. Well, I don't have any. I would like facial hair. Okay, this is how I can fix the mouth. I've got these type of glasses. Ugh, even though I don't, I want cool piercings. I just have the one earring pierced though. Okay, clothing. Seeing as I have something similar to that. Ooh, I forgot how cool the party suit looks. This might be the Kitten suit. We're gonna do this one.
Name that dad.
Oh, we're gonna do Rat. That's my last name. Be that dad. Dad tip number 20. Keep your word. Dreamy. Yes, character creators. Cat's officially a bear. The closest we will ever get to see cat. Kind of. I just don't have as much body hair as that. Anyways, hello Danica. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Did you fall asleep packing? Yeah, I got most of it done, I think. Yeah, I think technically I would be considered one, but I don't have the body hair for it. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Shit be wildin'. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Yeah. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty photo albums from the top pile and begin looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put these sunglasses on you. But whenever we try to take them off, you start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. Couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both, Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was the realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right? Yep. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse face. Dad, I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his... Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with the superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road.
Nah.
Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you in your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Scamminess Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you, wholeheartedly, I will never stop mixing those two up.
Aww.
Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it a little bit of an effort. Oh, right. Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at a police station, pooped her pants during... Fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right?
Yeah.
Dad, that was you. Oh, right. I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda. I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball.
Dad.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. They didn't believe me either.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, 110%. I picked that. I've only really played through this like twice, with Brian's route and Joseph's route. I choose that every time. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and I got us a $20 gift card to McFriday's.
Yeah.
And then he got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. I think you mean food poisoning, with a Z. Dad. Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. This was the day we adopted you. It's kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got into a car crash. It wasn't anything big, just a little fender bender in the parking lot. But of course, I was freaking out, and the little lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your mother, oh man. She holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes. The calmest I've ever seen her, she says. It's okay. It's all gonna be okay. She was right, I stare at the picture a little longer. Maybe too long. I miss her. Can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child.
Alright.
Hey, remember when I broke the back window We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get into the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear into the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. That's what on a beautiful, scenic downtown Maple Bay our new house features. Washer and dryer hookups. Honey, have you ever had dirty clothes? For most of my life, yes. Well, worry about that no longer, as our new place features machinations that will not only clean your clothes, but dry them directly therefore after. An upper-class luxury, I fear. The concept of clean clothes will no longer in the hands of the fat cats upstairs, sweetie. Anyway, it's also smaller than the last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin.
Yes.
I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to? So I don't have to waste gas? I mean, trying to park downtown is,
Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right?
Not gonna happen, Pops. Am I dumb that I just waiting for hot men to appear so I start talking about them? No, you're not dumb. But we're setting up for the hot men.
I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude.
Listen, I get so excited when I'm able to parallel park correctly.
That is not my strong suit.
No offense to Amanda, I would 100% adopt her. I know she's so cute, little cheeks. Have you met the neighbors yet?
Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet.
So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn?
You are the very teen that you mocked when you say that, honey.
I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust.
Yeah, you're a real
Don't you dare.
senior.
Dad, I know where this is going.
Citizen.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Huh.
But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda?
Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping.
Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood.
Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done, then check the area out.
We'll pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Yeah! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more.
Nice form, Sweet Pea.
I got a problem with authority!
I'm so proud.
Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich.
Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. Did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? So we can unpack first, get some coffee, or park. Do we have a preference on what we do? Because I know technically who we see first based off of these options. Oh, Danica, you're gonna join my marriage to Croak. Did you see all the dogs in the park nearby?
You know it. Thank you for moving us to an area where the dog to person ratio is very high.
I only want what's best for you.
Breakfast? I'm sorry. They're dogs.
Don't get me wrong. All of the dads are attractive to me. Except for Joseph. Never really liked Joseph.
I hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I interrupt conversations to yell, "Dog!" to rocket way up.
I mean, you do that a lot already.
Hey, it's a dog! Wait, false alarm. It was a funny shaped rock.
If you want to see a real dog so bad, let's go to that park around the corner.
Dad tip number 78. Something. Men and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. Can't believe how beautiful it is outside. The kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air.
This place is nice.
Too nice. I don't trust it.
Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative.
We are on to you, baby.
We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... Heads up! Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. Hello! Ruff, ruff. He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. pet the dog. But where do I pet the dog? Oh, we need some chin scratches in here. I give him some little scratches under his chin. Oh, his tail is wagging at top speeds.
You definitely could have caught that.
I will say, when I first played this, I did choose Brian because I wanted to go from like the character that I least wanted to get with to the most that I wanted to get with. Brian's so sweet. Like, I thought he was like, if you've seen through the playthrough, I had obviously the first opinion. Well, because I thought he was like, oh, come on, like, he's bragging about his kid too much, blah, blah, blah. No, he's so sweet, and I love him. His daughter is the cutest. Honestly, I enjoy all the dads. Again, except for Joseph. But, because, you know, unlike everybody else, that man is married, and I'm not ready to ruin a marriage. That's not it for me. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me.
You know, frisbees are traditionally got with your hands, not your face.
It's a new technique. It's like disc golf, but the goal is my face. Looks like you're winning. I forgot I did that! I forgot that's what I did.
I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way.
I'm Gas, and this is my daughter, Amanda. Fucking eggplants. I look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Hi.
Ah.
Your dog's cool.
Well, Maxwell surely loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours?
Brian gestures over to the grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us.
This is Daisy. She's reading the brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension of a high schooler. How old is she? 10. She's a precocious little youngster.
Whoa!
Whoa. My natural dad instincts kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening.
Go on, Daisy. Tell them about yourself. That's my girl.
Amanda, get in there. Okay. Pull out a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Dad! Awesome grades! Brian loses 25 HP.
Really carry that around everywhere?
Ouch. Maybe it's kind of weird. You lose 5 HP.
Daisy just started at weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course.
Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club. Or a computer lab. You lose 10 HP. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award.
Wow, congratulations. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest.
Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. Extra powerful, Brian loses 20 HP.
Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe.
We're taking it out next weekend. How's that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. Daughter. Can't switch daughters. Amanda's your only daughter. Brag. Amanda's in all honors classes this semester.
Oh, really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teacher about having her skip a grade.
Even Amanda kind of bristles at that one. It's 20 HP. Shit. Item. Band-Aid. The flourish you produce a Band-Aid from your pocket. Take a knee and start to apply it to Amanda's arm. What are you doing, Dad? Being a protective parent. Anyone would agree it's an unusual gesture. Shit. Dang, he's really got us beat.
Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two.
Give Dad an insult to injury by being such a righteous winner?
So, I take it you guys are new in the neighborhood?
We just moved in. Do you live around here?
Yeah, we live in the cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop.
What coincidence. That's where we live too.
Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in a little ranch-style house on the corner.
I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything?
What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point.
Yeah, definitely. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow.
You get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us?
Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age?
I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses.
Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies.
It's not too late to minor in horse creative riding.
Too close to the truth, Dad.
Aww.
Let us never speak again of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Rat. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Coffee shop.
I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day.
I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we can check that out.
Let's do it. Always bring a war chest.
We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place in the corner. Man, this is such a convenient walking distance from our place.
I mean, I guess.
What's wrong?
Why would I go somewhere else and drink a coffee on a couch when I can just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone.
Dad?
And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? You go sit up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and you feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there was in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight and now you're that jerk who left their mug?
Aww.
Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people?
Yes, Amanda!
Very real. We walk inside.
Hey,
I forgot how hot he was. I'm out here sweating fucking... I have such a thing for piercings and tattoos. Literally, he was like, him and Damien were my top choices.
Inside the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to the little stage.
hey,
Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How is it? How's it going?
What's with the name?
hey,
Oh, it's kind of dumb.
hey.
It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running.
But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time. And I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable. I'm starting to go southern, because I was doing Brian. More and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking. But man, we're in it now, and I can't stop.
Hey.
So what'll it be? I skim the chalkboard menu, and I'm immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a iced Tegan and Sarah. Good choice. Oh, bye, Danica. Although the daddies are dreamy. Oh, you're going to bed early. You got a big day tomorrow, but anyways, bye. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Tegan and Sarah are this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits, but meaningful lyricism.
Oh.
I'm doing the thing again.
Hey, yeah.
But coming right up. And for you? I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up. Do you want that small, medium, or Biggie Smalls? Medium. Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal?
Yeah.
Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey, ska was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See? We're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Cass.
Hey.
Right on. Pleased to meet you both.
Oh.
You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Hey.
You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Oh.
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste it first, so we can get a full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that banana bread a taste if you want us to do free creative labor. I think that would commensurate us with, I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Oh.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Ooh. Grateful bread. Right said banana bread. Like Right Said Fred. But now it's about banana bread.
I think the youngsters would like it despite not getting it.
Huh?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah, right said banana bread. Strong decisions. That's our baby.
Hey.
I want to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Oh. Hey.
Enjoy coffee. Thanks, baby.
Hey.
See? Sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who was that? We finish up our drinks and head out.
Hey, yeah.
Thanks for stopping in. Take care.
Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to?
Get back to unpacking. I've got a lot on my plate right now. Do you know that moving is one of the biggest sources of stress for adults?
God, yes.
God, moving was a pain.
Is it right behind the constant fear that you smell bad and everyone's too polite to tell you?
Also, God, yes. Probably. Do I smell bad? Amanda gives me a whiff.
You're fine, Pops. Let's go home.
I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer/dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello! A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello?
Whoa.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes, I am Cass. That's what my name is.
Oh.
I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter, Christy, wanted me to let you know she begged them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
Yes. Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you.
Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile.
Well, thanks for the cookies.
More McDonald.
Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda and she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name's Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try and raise more than two. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant...
Oh.
Don't worry. You didn't mean to be rude. Oh no. This is the first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again? Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? No. Not anymore. She died.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry. Can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a wide smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal.
Hey.
Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. I
keep going southern. Joseph starts walking away, but stops for a second to think for a second and turns around.
Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Nice.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself.
And with that, Joseph is gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in her hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd all those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good.
So you ate all of them anyway.
Huh.
I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants his plate back.
I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back.
We're gonna be the best neighbors in the whole cul-de-sac.
We're gonna kick all the neighbors' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside.
Eh?
Actually not sure which house this is.
I'd hazard a guess that it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard.
Good eye, kid.
And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light.
We walk up to the kids and wave. Hey guys, is your dad around? They just stare at us blankly. We just wanted to, return this nice plate. And thank you for the cookies. Geez, these definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him.
Whoa!
They were really good. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any.
I chuckle nervously.
Well, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground real gentle and then back away slowly, right, Dad?
Right, that's what we're gonna do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach our house.
Oh.
I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my eyes. You've been awake for what, 3 hours?
And that's 3 hours too many. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Cass, bro! I turn around and greeted by a familiar face jogging up behind us. Craig?
Oh.
Bro! Bro! Holy... Wow! I haven't seen Craig in forever.
Oh.
It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Bro!
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? You kidding me? He's ripped! Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude. You probably don't remember me, but you're so big now.
Hello, and hello, cute baby.
Aw, thank you. Last time I saw you, I think you're about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrists and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting?
Oh.
Nah, dude. River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing?
Oh, man.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley's her name.
Huh.
She actually still goes by Smashley, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news.
We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copiatic. Twins? You've got 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro? Right? Kegstand Craig is a father of 3.
Kegston Craig?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands.
Nice.
It's the thing where you do a headstand on a keg and then drink from the keg.
Oh.
Right.
He was very good at it.
Oh.
Oh, bro, hate be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but gave up after 30 minutes and just walk home.
Oh.
Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know.
Bro.
Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do bro brunch like the good old days. All right, sure. Sounds great.
Oh.
Great. Let's get... Great. Let's get that going soon. I'd better get moving. See you soon, guys.
Craig gives a little wave and puts his earbuds back in and jogs off.
I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling.
Why is that?
The Craig I knew was not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda. He opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro."
I mean, technically, he's not wrong.
He jogs. He was jogging.
Oh.
He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I've got plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has shoved some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit.
Too bad we're getting to put my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months.
Oh, don't say that.
Aw, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine.
I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around.
I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major.
You promise?
Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome?
Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something.
Yeah.
Dog? Look at art school. I'll stay for the dog.
Is that what it's gonna take?
Yeah.
A medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs.
Well, a dog is cheaper than college. Amanda laughs.
Oh.
Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college... Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back onto the floor.
This is from the McGowan College of Art and Design.
Open it!
But I'm scared.
It's just an envelope.
Yeah, it's just like my entire future. No big deal.
She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say?
The admission committee has reviewed your application, blah, 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 blah.
Her face drops.
Regret to inform you that we were unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. The admission officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know I have conveniently already had plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Amanda, the town needs me. I need to perform my mayoral duties. I must don my top hat and wear my monocle so I can preside over my mayor stuff. I think you're thinking of the guy from Monopoly. He was a mayor, right? He was not.
Right. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game. Nice.
Which game?
You know, the game. The one that's on tonight.
Oh.
The game. On TV. At somewhere other than here.
Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas.
I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime at this point. Maybe money laundering at least.
I'm a street rat, Pops.
You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right?
Yes, Dad.
Just making sure. Give her a pat on the head.
Have fun with your sports.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm making fun of sports as played out.
All right then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me.
Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow.
Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Wow, I guess I didn't really think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? All right, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sound in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. Can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender hands me an ice cold beer. Take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I really turned my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels.
I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello.
Ah.
Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often?
Oh, no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Cass, by the way.
Are you watching the game?
Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team. And I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way on balls. I'm getting the impression she's a little drunk.
Ah.
Buy a gal a drink?
I'll buy her a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine.
Neil jokes back and forth with Mary.
They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this.
She tips her glass at me. I suppose I gotta keep you company now.
Oh.
So, what do you want to know?
What's the latest gossip around here?
You came to the right broad. I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything, know everyone. Nothing gets past me.
So,
Ugh.
So what?
I thought you were gonna...
Ah.
I forgot what we're talking about. About the gossip? You said nothing gets past you?
Oh, right. I'm also still trapped. Confidential to a fault.
So what else can you tell me about this part of town?
Ah.
It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip from her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans in closer.
Oh.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, though too close that I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points from the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? Now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong. Since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game's close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass to the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Cass.
Oh.
You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, You'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's.
Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place?
Oh.
No, that'd be Neil.
Neil waves from across the bar.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world.
Okay.
You're a whiskey filler or a beer filler?
Beer, but I'll drink most anything.
You like shots? I love shots. Thank God.
Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me.
Here's to your health.
We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, guys, this guy's out of my friend league. I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. I'm gonna compliment his hand tattoo. I like a tattoo. What does it mean? Oh, shit. Damn it.
It's a reminder.
I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals the bartender for another round.
Where are you going? What are you doing here tonight?
Trying to make friends. I'm new in town. Figured it might be good to put myself out there. You seem pretty cool.
The key to being cool is acting like you don't care about anything, but actually care very deeply about everything to the point where it's debilitating.
Really? Robert downs the rest of his drink.
Of course not.
He gets up.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose.
Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I guess so. Gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket.
I'm gonna go home. You head my way?
Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way.
Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished back in a day.
Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them.
Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me.
I don't kiss and tell, Cass. So are we doing this or what? You know, do you want to come inside or not?
A wave of realization washes over me. I blush. No, thank you. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around?
Sure.
I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we gonna do this or not? I plop down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. I wake up from a text from an unknown number.
Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Greg, by the way.
Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep.
Whoops, must have winked out back there. I checked my phone again. Hey, bud. Still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up this track. Hit me up.
God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it's Craig, and I do want to catch up. I'm going back to sleep. I shoot a quick text to Craig to apologize for bailing and immediately fall back asleep. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? I look over the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. I have to be at the teacher conference in 5 minutes.
gym. Hey, my man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. A few seconds, another text comes in.
Sure thing. Meet me at the gym.
I stretch and my bones crack. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. Throw off my blanket and, hey, wait, I don't remember falling asleep with the blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching. Of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Hey, bro. Good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped up as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? With your help, I am. I got a feeling this is going to be less of me kicking butt and more the gym kicking my butt. But I can handle it with you here. Dude, bro, that means a lot.
Hey!
We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them?
Oh.
He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmill and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So, I know we're on treadmills. Yes. Yes. And over there are ellipticals. Very good. What's all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
Bro.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself?
Nice.
That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Trying to crush people's skulls with his thighs. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them.
Bro.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out.
Nice.
Oh no. Craig is turning up the speed. I should do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing?
Nice.
Couple of years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working out or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I love learning. I try to educate myself about the world around me. I'm like a sponge for knowledge, soaking up all the intellectual content. You know, history, paranormal, wilderness survival, aliens, mostly those things. Which is what I do as well. Yeah, I like learning. I like knowing new things because my favorite thing has been like, fun fact, and say the most horrendous fact. People are like, that's not fun. I'm like, I know.
Oh.
So you watch the History Channel too, huh? Yes.
Nice.
We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who isn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force turning through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember my fish died in college? No, I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast.
This is very fast.
Oh.
And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Bro.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave.
Bro.
So we're running out the frat party with the fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And we get him home and give him a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well.
Dude.
They never did catch the great fish thieves at Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the edge of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus! That hurts.
Hey.
Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh, man.
You don't have to push yourself like that. You'll always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here.
Oh.
You sure? Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, here. I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste.
Mm-hmm.
It's a protein shake, bro. Thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here it goes. Take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good. And it's good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Bro.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna put ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from her dorm. Now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh God, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. Okay, yep. Frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feel pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns to look up and looks me up and down with heavy lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm running late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega? I don't know. You have tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up the stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase.
head back to where that low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind when suddenly a head pops out the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Oh, fine, Mr. Vega.
Wow! Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool.
You must be Cassie. Cass, this period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Mr. Vega leads me and then takes a seat in the comically small student's desk in the back. I might get stuck in this.
All right. Where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher of the Rye? Yes, Colin?
Colin stands up and does that thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter.
All right, everyone. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. However, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that
The bell for the end of the period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Whoa.
remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook.
And nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess.
Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in.
No problem, Mr. Vega.
Ah.
Please, call me Hugo.
I don't know.
I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I am sure you know Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk it up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared things with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home?
We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more than excited about it than I was.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on her scholarship money that she clearly deserves.
I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Oh.
Anytime.
On the way out, I stopped, thinking for a moment. I turned to Hugo. Hey, Hugo?
Oh.
Yes.
Ever catch that rye?
Yes.
I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I'm assuming they do A-B schedule. If you're in third period, by the time it's like 3:55. Which, when I was in high school, we were done by then. We got out at 2:48. Yeah, because the middle school we got out at 2:15. We'd be 2:48. And then the elementary school would be think 3:30. I pull up the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting.
Huh.
I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner?
Sure thing. We can make something at home.
Huh.
Cool. I think with our powers combined, we can throw together a gourmet meal worthy of the Food Channel.
I don't know about that, but I can promise you it'll at least be edible.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something.
You know, sometimes when kids get older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also, sometimes it's good to have parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is it's good to share. Love ya.
Have you been reading my tweets?
You have a Twitter?
What? Never mind.
Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in.
Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that.
Thought you liked Mr. Vega's class.
Huh.
It's fine. He's fine.
We pull up to the stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Uh-huh.
I can tell her whatever it is. She doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard MR's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting.
Yep.
Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school?
Yep.
Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny?
Huh.
It's, I don't think you get it.
Okay. Who you texting?
Noah,
Who's Noah?
my friend.
Does he go to your school?
Huh.
Yep.
Do you like Noah?
What? No! Dad! Ugh. I can't believe you would.
Oh.
Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross.
Sorry. Just asking.
Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend.
Okay.
Jeez.
This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation's over. Amanda and I get back home and start cooking some dinner.
I found this artisanal mac and cheese recipe online that I've been dying to try.
Artisanal? There's 2 ingredients to mac and cheese. Mac and then cheese.
Dad, please try and enjoy the finer things in life. I think you of all people should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese. Plus, it has bacon in it.
Aren't we as a society collectively over bacon?
Oh.
Bacon never stopped being good. It has a PR problem.
We get to work on the recipe. Amanda measures things out and handing them to me to dump into the bowl so I feel useful. Amanda puts me on bacon duty, so I chop up a bunch and toss it in her pan to get it sizzling.
The key to a good mac and cheese is balance of texture and flavors, Pop. Not only are we gonna want the fullness of cheese and bacon, but we also want to counterbalance it with the crunchy mouthfeeling of breadcrumbs.
Mouthfeel? What's a mouthfeel?
You know, when you eat and stuff in it. The texture, listen, I've been watching a lot of Food Channel, and I honestly don't know what it means. It makes me feel sophisticated to say.
No, I get that. Every time I watch the channel, I just feel, in order, hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again.
I like the mouthfeel of that sentence.
Oh my god. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food. It's also about words that are fun to say.
Gregorous.
Check on the bacon. Getting there. Starting to brown up.
Cattywampus.
Discombobulated. All of a sudden, the bacon bursts into flames! I must have been paying attention to how hot the pan was. Fire! Fire! Oh god! Fire! I run around the kitchen looking for anything to put out the fire. I grab a cup of water and Amanda snatches it from my hands.
Nope.
She puts it down and calmly grabs the lid from the pantry. She places it on top of the flames and turns down the heat. I finally calm down. I almost just burned down our brand new house because I was too busy saying silly words.
Indubitably.
Cool. Who wants takeout? Ugh, I gotta go turn my fan on real quick. It's getting hot in here. Turn my fan on. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Man and I order some Chinese food and eat in the couch of our new living room. She flips on the TV.
Oh, cool. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Trekkers is on. Your favorite, right?
Oh, hell yeah. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but they're also hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck drivers and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no! The ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer them there damn nice roads. Let me use the CVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, they're saying you're going to die. That's because we're about to die, you.
This is art.
The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after the disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep.
Morning, sleepyhead.
5 more minutes.
You've never ever let me have 4 more minutes, so get up.
Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one bookcase, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase on one desk. I'm wondering if she took a day off to move. Sorry, I was just mentally thinking, I'm like, okay, so she was at school yesterday, but not the day before. Or maybe she did go to school and had like a schedule, so she got out earlier.
Who knows? I don't know.
Huh.
So, you excited about the cookout today?
Decided to beef up my grilling skills. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can shake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success.
Hmm?
Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood?
I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me.
Huh.
Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon.
Yeah.
That social butterfly.
Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
Hey.
What? No. We have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time?
You know what? We're going early, just because he said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. We didn't want to risk burning down the house again. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set her veggie plate down on the table next to two other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome! I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
Ah.
They stare creepily and say nothing.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, no. It's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
Hey.
Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles.
Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed?
Hey.
I'll have to go look for him.
What? You'll have to...
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure.
Mary, this is our new neighbor, Cass and his daughter Amanda.
Huh?
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to attend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary. For the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh, God, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
Ha ha ha! My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. Let me introduce you to Damien.
Joseph beckons a tall man in gothic attire over the conversation. Good eve, friends.
Damien, this is our new neighbor, Cass.
Ah, so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If you're ever interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow, yeah, that sounds rad. Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Damn, what a classy dude. Ah, I think I've actually met everybody else.
Great. I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves.
The man and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. Pick up some deviled eggs. I fucking love deviled eggs so much. My grandmother makes such good deviled eggs. I fucking devour that shit so hard. Like, oh my god, it's my favorite thing at family gatherings. Is deviled eggs. You can't see, but I'm vigorously clutching my microphone right now as I say that. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread on the table. Pick up some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends.
Ugh.
Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I'm off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh. We're gonna talk about the weather.
Oh.
Go. Do it. Make a friend.
But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting.
This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shows me in the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? That mysterious goth guy? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Vater Matt, Helga, and Craig.
Oh, I fucking love Hugo as well. I love an academic man. I know. Matt. I love Matt a lot. I love Damien a lot. Hugo's in my top 3. I love an academic man.
Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello.
Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare 2 art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're unique byproducts of a social and political climate of a time and place. And to try and take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context of which the work of art is created.
Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking they don't even notice me. Craig leans in.
Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Well, listen, man. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting's better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint.
Oh, hello, baby. Hello, my sweet. Come here. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello, my sweet. Hi. Do you want to say something to the crowd? Do you want to say something? I'll put you on the bed. Here you go. That's a good girl.
If I showed you a Matisse and then something by Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I'm so lost right now. That's a lie. I'm not. I know what they're talking about. I love history.
Hello, my sweet baby. My sweet baby.
Sorry, Mo's on the bed behind me.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did the good stuff? You did the good stuff? Yeah. That's nice stuff.
Sorry, she leaned forward and covered over my hand because she doesn't want me to stop petting her. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who turns it. Well, sure. You can say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Well, that's pretty subjective. How do you mean? Well, a painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks.
Oh.
That's a Magritte. Right. Or, sorry. You're You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I ask is if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better.
Oh.
Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? Man, that's all way above my head. Me too.
Oh.
It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is we all perceive it differently. Single piece can have totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome.
Oh.
Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry, I get really fired up about art stuff. Guys, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone seems to be super friendly.
Oh.
Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize ducks over to us. What is it, sweetheart?
It's a flower crown. I thought you looked cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over.
Nope, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Hey, Cass, this is my daughter. Hello.
I'm Carmencita.
Ah.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow.
Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends.
Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend and, your teacher.
Huh?
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You're still going get me that overdue term paper?
Oh.
Great seeing you.
Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the funger, fear and hunger. I want to play that, but I know that I will. That is another game where I have to physically commit myself to. Maybe we'll do it after it starts a time. We'll see. We'll see. She learned the finger guns moves from me. I'm very proud. She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Huh?
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
What?
Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. Last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then spread into my lawn and burned down half my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that, Cass. This is my son Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade you in? Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest.
Okay, I'm in 8th grade. You help me now?
I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch.
I don't know.
Ernest! Yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice.
Hugo puts his hands in his head in his hands and sighs.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it.
I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's as authoritarian as you can get.
Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm as cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See? That right there. You can't say that.
Oh.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Greg? How long do we get to be cool dads?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh!
I think we have to accept the fate that as dads, we're becoming the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool.
Nice.
I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh no.
As much as we want it, I don't think it's important to be as cool a dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be good friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me in earnest.
Oh.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways.
Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when we won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Don't let us eat up your time, Cass. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood.
Joseph and Damien. I'll talk to everybody. I spot Joseph chatting with Damien by the grill. Wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to him.
So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black?
Huh.
Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice.
Ah.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
Oh.
Cass, I'm just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Greetings once again, Cass. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thank you so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone's so friendly and welcoming.
Amanda walks up in on the conversation. Hi, it's Damien, right? My name's Amanda.
Oh.
At your service. What a pleasure it is to meet you. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy.
My, you do know how to treat a lady.
Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us?
Huh?
Come play with us forever.
Oh.
Guys, enough of the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this.
Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they get that from?
Oh.
Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of wine.
I think I might have taped over Vegeta VHS with a shining. Who knows? She takes a sip of her wine.
Where's Krish?
Wasn't he with you?
Okay.
You had him a moment ago.
He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright.
Toddlers are pretty resilient.
Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little...
Oh.
Sweetheart, would you do me a favor? Please find Krish. That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary,
Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Can we go now? Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Cass yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever.
Huh.
There's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Come on right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian era were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad.
Huh?
That's really interesting, Damien. Just turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. Can't believe I didn't notice it before. It's like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Wanna see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian, we'll talk about this later.
Dang.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. Just thought it would look sick.
Oh.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with the Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. We'll talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't want to deal with being one up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Cass! How the heck are ya? Settle into the neighborhood, alright? You betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. Game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Cass, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we met. Robert regards over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. That wasn't his voice. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She definitely an outdoorsy one. Even got her first fish. It's good to see taking your daughter out like that, but she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local art competition for that art. Yep.
Oh?
I put it on too strongly. Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I gotta carry a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in.
Well,
Won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days where I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inter tubing down a river and he lost flip-flop. Missed that kid.
yeah.
Brian and I left nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding.
Hey.
Amanda and Daisy roll up to us, laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel.
We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But the trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess? And then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you.
You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert? Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers?
Yeah!
Man and I love that show.
Oh.
It's the best. Especially the episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah! That's such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries.
Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little.
Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust.
Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it.
Amanda and Daisy run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda has that sort of way with kids.
Hey.
That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kinda keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to be getting along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh.
Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas.
Oh.
Without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. Sorry, I just burped. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
Oh.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and effectively grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
You probably didn't know this, Cass, but Joseph's known around here for his grillsmanship.
Hey.
He's ungrillable.
Hey.
I try to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He's a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy.
Please stop.
All of the children at the party boo at the glorious display of puns in unison.
Nice.
Alright, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Say it.
Man, it's wild how many of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yes. It's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it. So if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. The social media goes over my head sometimes.
Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out.
The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood.
Pretty fun party, don't you think?
Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was.
Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book.
Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place.
Me too, Dad.
Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like no one was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening?
Actually, yeah. I'm gonna go out with some friends.
Oh,
Is that okay?
of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight.
You got it.
And be careful.
I will.
Make good choices.
Of course.
And call me if you need anything.
Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you?
What now? I've never done that, and I will never do that.
Okay. Do you have any plans tonight?
My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay?
Great. See you later.
I'll watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. Plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling.
phone's on my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I sent a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. Check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exuberating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going, who she was with? Why did I don't know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay.
Sup?
Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Yep.
But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket.
Oh, whoops. Guess I didn't see those.
She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann!
Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now?
Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops.
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you?
I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your mom... I have to stop myself from tearing up.
Huh? Oh. Dad, I didn't mean to...
I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. Oh God, no, I'm emotionally manipulating her. Shit! You really scared me. Just... please... don't do that again.
Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, the one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I'm off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen.
Hey,
Oh.
I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again.
Well, sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up.
Team Rat?
Team Rat. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs?
You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them.
Already did.
Yes. Bless you.
Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan.
All right, I'm off to school. Smell you later.
Wait, one more thing before you go.
What?
What's Dad book? Wait, why are you off to school if it's... Are you doing stuff on a Sunday?
It's a social media platform.
Wait,
What?
what's a social media platform?
Dad, I have to go to school.
Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad book profile on my own.
All right. Hope you sound interesting on the internet.
Ugh.
Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dadbook, which turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Aww.
Alright, Pops, let's fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes.
On a Friday night, you're most likely to fall asleep watching the History Channel. If you had one thing to take you out onto a desert island, it would be... Oh, I should have saved. Crap. Okay, well, we've got missing Amanda. That's fine. Okay, it would be... a boat, obviously. Oh, turn on. Okay. Strong dad arms, always nice. Honestly, comfortable with crying. Because, you know, fucking toxic masculinity. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer. So I did want to be a writer when I grew up, actually. And I'm technically a published writer through my college for my report I did for my senior design project. But what's your technical writer? What's your favorite movie genre? I fucking love old comedies that haven't aged well. It's so fucking funny. What's your ideal date? Oh, yes! Also, napping together sounds really nice. Arson. Trying to geocache, but getting hopelessly lost, being emotionally vulnerable, arson. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, honestly? Why do I never leave? My sick vape. My crippling low self-esteem. Knife. God, I want a knife so bad. I want a pocket knife. I want a cool pocket knife so bad. A lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am, potential end of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, I can get my next cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. When I can get my next cup of coffee.
See, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles.
You said Mesh is one of them, or more than one of them. Oleg's dad seemed pretty interesting.
Okay. Promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug.
Nah.
Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hi, guys. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads. Take care.
Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook?
Why, Cassie? Never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things of daughter? Though I'm of course flattered you should buy Amanda more things.
Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait, no.
Wow.
I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables.
Totally holding this on for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment.
Cool. Alrighty, so I do think this is probably where we're going to end the stream today. Just kind of the introduction. But next time, we can pick one of these lovely, lovely, lovely dads to have a date with. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. I think I know who. I'm gonna go into the ending. already. We have rated them before. We are going to go read Zelda Freak 92, and he's currently playing Majora's Mask. So I hope you had a lovely time. I know I did, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.